Here to break it all down at the big board is NBC Chief Data Analyst Steve Kornacki. Steve, walk us through this new poll, and is there any good news for the president as the midterms ramp up?
Yeah, it's an interesting poll. Obviously, the headline number here is very discouraging for Trump and for his party. The approval rating for the president, 44% right here. Now, first of all, that's pretty consistent with where it's been for a while now in the second term for Trump, 43% the last time we checked in. But also this level right here is exactly where he was at this point in his first term. Of course, at this point in his first term, it was the start of the 2018 midterm season. The 2018 midterms, it was that blue wave midterm. Democrats took back control of the House. They flipped 40 seats. So his approval rating is certainly right where it was back then. That's a troubling sign and a warning sign for Republicans. What goes into that is, as well, the economy, inflation in particular, only 36% approving of how Trump's handling inflation and the cost of living. This has been a problem his entire second term, but it's a problem that's been getting worse politically for Trump. It was 42% approval on inflation a year ago, start of his second term. That's come down. So that's a 6-point drop. Look at that disapproval now, over 60%. Interesting. The numbers, though, do get a little complicated on some other fronts. Here's one. Immigration, obviously a lot of controversy lately, high-profile incidents, certainly what happened in Minnesota at the start of this year. And on the topic of immigration, Trump's approval rating is pretty low, 44%. But we also asked about the issue from a different standpoint. Not immigration we asked about, but border security specifically. And there, the reviews of Trump's performance are different. They are positive. A positive 53% approval rating on border security. So that's almost 1 in 10 voters who sort of carry around two different opinions. A negative one of Trump when he asks about immigration, but a positive one when you ask about border security. So some complexity there. Then you take a look at the two parties heading into this midterm year. And again, you do see, look, a low approval rating for Trump, an advantage for Democrats in the generic ballot, a 6-point advantage here. Although, again, we mentioned 2018, that first midterm, the blue wave midterm. At this point in 2018, the Democratic advantage was bigger. It was double digits. It was 10 points back then. And again, only 6 right now. What is different on this front between now and 2018? Well, two things come to mind. One is that the intensity of Democratic interest by Democratic voters in the midterms is higher now than it was back in 2018. There's a bigger gap between Democratic motivation and Republican motivation now than there was back then. So I think the Democrats are getting more out of their base right now, a more activated, energized base here. But when you get outside of that base, there are some reservations voters are sort of sharing here about the Democratic Party. This is the image of each party. It's not positive for either. Look, Republicans are underwater, 37-51. Democrats are in worse shape, though, only 30% positive, 52 negative. That's different than what we saw in 2018. Back then, the Democrats had a better image than the Republicans consistently. That is flipped. And when you take a look here at some of the major issues voters say are on their minds here, how do they rate the two parties on that? And again here, the Democratic voters by far say this is their top issue, threats to democracy. And so the Democratic Party has an 11-point advantage over which party would handle it better. Voters by an 11-point margin pick Democrats. On border, on immigration there, you do see a Republican advantage. Republican voters much more likely to pick these as their top issues. And really, the economy, this has been a Republican advantage for the last 8 years. It's now tied. Big question in the next few months. Do Democrats open up an advantage here, or can Republicans reclaim what has been their central strength for the last few years?
Absolutely fascinating stuff. Steve Kornacki at the big board. Thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.